What's up? What's up? What's good, everybody? I'm Mr. C.
And I'm Ara. Hey, Mr. C, what are we diving into today? But hold up, before I hand you the mic, hey fam, please subscribe, hit that bell, and smash a like.
All right, guys. So, I'm not going to lie. I'm not
Spill
happy.
it, Miss.
Let me go ahead and spill it. I'm not happy right now. I mean, I was home. I was trying to tell my wife. I was trying to tell my daughter, my mom, this story, and I'm very upset. I'm very emotional. I wanted to cry because this is a very, very sad story, and it hurt me to the core. I'm very upset for what happened, but let's go ahead and dive into it. I'm talking about Kyren Lacy. So tell me about Kyren Lacy.
Kyren Lacy, spelled Kyren, was that LSU wide receiver everyone loved. The kid from Thibodeau who lit up the field. Thing is, back in December, cops blamed him for a wreck that killed a 78-year-old guy named Hall. Said he blew past cars in a no-pass zone, swerved folks right into each other, then peeled off like nothing. Charged with homicide, hit and run. And man, the pressure. He took his own life in April, one day before that grand jury. His lawyer just dropped footage, shows Lacy 90 yards back when it hit, nowhere near the smash. Looks like the cops kind of fudged it. I'm gutted too, honestly.
All right, so yeah, basically that's what you guys just heard. Okay, so I was doing some search and I was watching some videos, and I see the video footage that show when the car crash happened. Okay, after the car crash happened, it takes a little while before he even come to, and he wasn't even driving that bad. I mean, he wasn't even driving that. He wasn't driving bad at all. I mean, he wasn't speeding or anything like that. And the thing that killed me is that they had to have that video for a while. Okay, they had to had it, and they saw what happened, and yet just book him. Not only after they book him, he pay all that money to get burned, and after that, of course, he took his life. Okay, if that's really the case, okay, he took his life, right? So imagine all your life you've been grinding. You know, you make it to the high school varsity team, you make it to college, you are at one of the top school when it's come for football, LSU, and you doing really good. So now basically your dream is about to come true to go to to the NFL, right? So your dream is about to come true, and yet in something you wasn't even a part of, you get accused of something like that. You get accused of something like that, something you have nothing to do with. The bad thing about it, there are videos out there that can prove that he had nothing to do with it, which they had, but they kept it for themselves till the young man took his life. This hurt me to the core. I'm extremely upset. Here's the thing. When the news was around, some news video was shown when he was celebrating, young kids, young men celebrating in certain ways. They're like, look at the way he's celebrating. He's saying like, and then you have other people that was talking that most people basically believe that he did it. Why we never take his words for it? Why we didn't let things play out? And the thing about it, wait, before I know you there, but let me finish that. The thing about it is like a lot of people think there is no such thing as situations like that. What I mean by that is that when we are black, when we have that skin on us, we are a whole different person for them. People talking about, yeah, there's no such thing as, people are hating on black people no more. Of course there is. There will always be, for whatever the reasons. I mean, you have even I still cannot believe that driver, that woman. How could you live for yourself? And then as far as that black man, when the police go to him and tell him, okay, so you have to say you put your feet on the brake, so you can hear him on the video saying he didn't do any of that, and yet he still end up do the paper. I mean, this is really really upset. Now the young man is no longer here with us. Okay, he's no longer here with us because of course he's no longer here with us. Imagine all his life was built for him to make it to the NFL, and then he was about to get there, and then just like that you snatch it away from him. um you know I said to myself, suicide is something I will never do, and I believe I will never do anything like that. Especially I believe that maybe he was like that too, maybe he believed that, but because just like that his life is no longer gonna be what he thought it was gonna be, and then people looking at him sideways. I'm not, well, possibly some of his family, some of his friends, the school turned their back on him, and then you have black, even Shannon Sharp uh, didn't really talk about him in a good way. I mean, I understand he was just going by what he heard, but sometimes, man, you just have to wait. You just have to wait. Sometimes you just have to believe, because these days, man, these days they have cameras everywhere, and at the time we didn't see anything like that. So we had to wait and know the truth for sure. Anyway, that's just what I wanted to say about this situation, man. It hurts me to the core. You know, uh, when I was trying to tell my wife, my daughter, and my mom, I had to fight back tears because this is just not. It just hurt, man.
I feel you, Mr. C. It's straight up heartbreaking. Like that footage. It shows he was yards away when it hit, right? Not even close. And cops just booked him anyway. Let the narrative run wild. We black out here, guilty till proven dead, literally. Shannon and them jumping in without waiting, man, that's what snaps people. Being judged, isolated, dream yanked mid-jump. He wasn't speeding, wasn't reckless, just a kid chasing the league. And now, gone. Because nobody paused for truth. I'm tearing up too, honestly. What are we even teaching the next ones if we don't fight harder for ours?
Yeah, this is just heartbreaking, man. Wow. I remember. I mean, honestly, I didn't know anything about him, but before he committed suicide, but I remember that because I remember they were talking about, wow, the NFL, he had a chance, but the thing about it, the day before he went to court, he just took his life. That was heartbreaking. I remember that story because that's when the first time I heard about him. I didn't even know about the accident and stuff like that. But yeah, I just had to came out, getting into my car and just made this video because this is heartbreaking. It hurt to the core, man, to see something like that happen to a young man that realized his dream was
Yeah.
that close. His dream was that close, and yeah.
That close. And yet, poof, gone. No more interviews, no more jerseys with his name, no more Sunday lights. They didn't just kill him, they erased what he was about to